When you were looking to purchase a home and to sell your home, what was the most important piece that you were looking for when hiring an agent?
I would say, everyone kind of looks for an agent that's going to be honest, that has your best interests at heart. It wasn't going to try to do anything shady or anything like that. Because everyone wants like an agent that's going to be there for you. Yeah, like that's what I would say I was looking for.
I'm from a small town myself, and word of mouth is really, really important. Some friends or family members that recommend certain people, then I trust them with my whole heart. So, because we did ask a couple friends there, like, hey, we're looking to buy and sell, like, who do you recommend? And that's kind of how that went realistically, I think, right? So,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, so that's what I would say for me. Like, word of mouth is really important. So, somebody that in the community or in our circle that kind of already dealt with people before.
Somebody who had a good experience previously, who could
Yeah.
give you a little bit of background information in advance to know what you're getting signed up for, right?
Yeah, definitely.
For you, Jonathan, with the military piece, although you weren't going through an actual posting, how did that impact your decision for hiring?
Yeah, I wasn't going through a posting or anything like that. Like I said, I read multiple online, and I know multiple people through work that have worked with you, and you've always come highly recommended. So that's kind of what I was basing it off of, like really good reviews, like people I know recommended you and stuff like that.
So looking back on your experience, what would you say would be your most favorite part about working with me?
I think that you were just really flexible because like we said, like it was our first time buying together, and I thought I had an idea of what I wanted, but then you start looking and then you're like, you know what, maybe I don't know what I want.
It is quite common that people will change their mind direction, right? Because the more homes you get into, the more you're able to identify what you like and what you don't like. And sometimes the market just doesn't perform for us the way that we would hope that it would. So we make those compromises and changes along the way.
I think that's what helped us a lot. And then we kind of threw a couple curveball your way. So yourself being very flexible and kind of open to these discussion with us was really, really helpful. I don't know if that's the process for everybody where they think they know what they want and then they kind of go looking and they're like, hey, you know what, maybe not.
Kind of agree with that. I would say like you're a very energetic, open person, which is great to see. You're very honest, and I love that. That's the people you want to work with. Very good personality, didn't have any complaints at all.
What advice would you give somebody who is selling their home now that you've gone through the experience?
For selling your home, I would say just be patient, just go through the process. Like I didn't find selling my house like a struggle at all.
When I was looking at the pictures and when everything was done, it looked immaculate. And I think that staging and really cleaning your house and doing that before makes it a 10 times better, and you're more likely to sell it. And looking at home myself, the home that weren't staged, that weren't clean,
Yes.
I didn't love them as much, right? So like, I think that that's a really important piece that people don't need to skip out if you want to have maximum return on your investment realistically. So that's how I saw it.
Yep. No, that's perfect. And really, that is the truth, right? When a home is staged, it appeals more to a buyer's eye, a buyer's energy. It's less personal. They can envision that space as their own versus somebody's else. What advice would you give a buyer who's looking to purchase a home?
I'd say be flexible. Like I said, I think that's what we kind of learn along the way is you can have like a laundry list of things, but you gotta kind of compromise on what you're willing to get and then just go with the flow a little bit in that way and see where the market takes you.
Be able to kind of compromise and not like lower your standards, but like we all have a list in our minds that is like the perfect home, but it's very hard to find that home in real life. Like that's going to check every box off your list. Yeah, I would just say be patient, be flexible, and you'll find the right one.
Yeah, I think that any home can be a perfect home, right? So you just gotta
I love that.
Yeah, I think you gotta put like love and effort into it, and then that's where the compromise kind of happened.
Moving forward, would you recommend that other people work with me when buying or selling a home?
Oh, yes, that definitely. 100%. Like I said earlier, I think you're very honest. You're a very energetic person, which is great to have in a real estate agent. I would 100% recommend you to anyone I know, really.
I love your availabilities. I think that anytime that we had something in mind, that's something that popped up and you're like, oh, this is nice. Maybe we can go see this one. And maybe like you're really flexible and then you took the time and you were always available. So that's really, really a plus plus. And if you work with all your clients that way, I think that's fantastic. And I think that everybody deserves it.